Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, running on Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey.
If the kingdom's got such advanced machines now, I bet you'll have even more amazing ones in the future. I can't wait to find out. Let's go back to our world and see if we can't take a look.
Didn't stand a chance. Hey! Didn't stand a chance.
You know, I still don't really understand the whole new islands, how whole new islands can just appear out of nowhere. Come on, Miramar, let's go see what's going on. Maybe the automatons are still about.
Day's work.
Don't tell me. We ain't from around these parts, are you? Don't look so bleeding surprised. It's obvious from what you're wearing is all. I must say, I envy you, getting to travel around this green and pleasant land, seeing all the sights. And there ain't no sight finer than Faraday Castle. Southwest of here it is. You'd be a crying shame to call this way without seeing it. You'll get down there if you know what's good for you.
Oh.
Welcome. Jolly nice of you to come all the way out to dear old Frobisher. Afraid that room's still in the process of being cleaned. Can you hear those winsome whines? Ah, it's music to my ears. It's so nice to have a helping hand with the chores. It's all thanks to His Majesty. He had his team of eggheads build them for us, you see. Ah, we're ever so lucky to have him. He's a king in a million. Look how shiny the paths are. Since Mr. Spotless came to town, everything's been so sparkly.
All right.
Two chainmail, huh?
Oh.
The story goes that a few years back they pulled the rusty remains of some sort of clockwork contrivance from beneath a pile of rubbish in the castle cellar. No one had the faintest idea how old it was, or who had made it. But apparently the finest minds in the kingdom were able to use it to help them develop automated cleaning machines. It just goes to show people in the olden days knew a lot more than we give them credit for. There's no one in the kingdom more entrusted by all things automated than my dear granddaughter. No sooner does the machine start to malfunction than she's at it with her trusty spanner. Well, it's no surprise, I suppose. It runs in the family, you see. All the way back to the most celebrated automaton enthusiasts of them all. Oh, do excuse me. I'm afraid my tendency to ramble has only increased with age. Ah, you travelers. I bet you can't believe the fancy automated gadgets we have here, can you? They're amazing. You fit all these little nuts and bolts and cogs together, and hey, presto, you've got a fully functioning automaton. But it's not all fancy wizardry. To make an automaton, you need something else. Something very important. You need love. Well, I mean, parts. Not really love, you need them. Nothing to report. Oh, do excuse me. Force of habit, don't you know? I'm employed as a guard over at Faraday Castle, you see. This is the first day I've had off in a long time, so I thought I'd visit dear old Frobisher. I take it you're here to get your hands on one of those spiffy new cleaning devices, am I right? Not really. Really, you're not? Well, it makes no odds. They're not available to buy. More's the pity. It was rumors of these miraculous machines that brought me here, you see. I tried every trick in the book, but to no avail. All my attempts to purchase one have been flatly refused. Apparently the king had his engineers create them in order to improve the lives of his subjects and has no interest in selling them at any price. Here I was thinking everything had its price. I'll do anything to get my scrubby mitts on one of these little rubbish and handling wonders.
Now.
It's awfully odd, isn't it? The way the town here is built, I mean. It's a bally fortress, really. Apparently it's due to there having been some kind of unpleasantness way back in the olden days. But the rum thing is that no one seems to know exactly what happened. It's rather peculiar, don't you think? You imagine at least some records would remain. They say the king is trying to make some kind of clockwork person or some such silliness. Surely it can't be done. It's against the natural order of things. But if he does manage it, I hope it's in the form of a lovely lady. King Faraday VII is a marvelous monarch, a veritable paragon of nobility. He has all the leading scholars in the kingdom laboring day and night, or night and day, to come up with an ingenious device to benefit his adoring subjects. The first fruit of their labors was the mechanical cleaning device you will no doubt have seen keeping our streets spotless. And you can bet your britches there'll be plenty more where that came from. He's an absolute bally brick of a king, he really is. Goodness gracious me, another bite and I shall burst. There's supposed to be a curious sort of fortune teller living out in the ruins to the east. They say she's a frightful charlatan. Her predictions haven't had the slightest thing to do with anything. I just had the most awful dream. I fell into a pond and I was sure I was going to drown and when I woke up my trousers were sopping wet. Maybe it wasn't a dream after all. Alright, it was still a dream. It's just your mind was trying to wake you up from a nightmare. And so the thing is, Father, I wasn't sure I say, have you no manners? Can't you see I'm in the middle of confessing my sins here? You're looking for a spot of light conversation, are you? Well, you found the man for the job. Ready to hear a story like you've never heard before? A long, long time ago, there lived a fella named the Old Demon King, and also known as Orgadimer. And that no good son of a gun tried to slice the world into pieces and steal them off in the dark so he could make them all his own. He brought about one disaster after another, all manner of calamities. Humans despaired, and the world started to get dragged down into the shadows. It was downright despicable what he did. Anyway, when the Almighty got wind of what was going on, he and the Demon King locked horns in a battle for supremacy. It lasted hundreds of years. Various spirits and legends... and legendary heroes fought for the humans alongside the Almighty. But the Demon King had his own army. Those who wished to cut the world into pieces. What's that? You want to know who won? How the heck should I know? My guess is both the Almighty and the Demon King used up all their strength. And the battle put both of them out of commission. That's why neither of them are around anymore, see? Okay, I hate reading these phonetic spellings. I'm not interested in reading that kind of stuff. Oh, I say, hello there. Welcome to the realm of King Faraday VII, the corkingest king you ever did see. Okay, what does that even mean? What the heck?
Am I clear?
Let's get things underway, shall we? Flick that switch, will you? Right you are. Damnation, this simply won't do. Switch it off, man. Yes, sir, right away. Dash it all. It's just not the cheese, is it? Why won't the blessed thing walk? Another entry into a bursting catalog of failures. Seems like Making a mechanical man is simply an impossible dream. The automaton is giving off thick black smoke. The experiment doesn't appear to have gone very well.
No.
Our basic premise is flawed, I feared. We humans are able to support ourselves on 2 legs, but it doesn't necessarily follow that a machine can be built that will do so. But what is true is that we have the machine. But what is it that we have that the machine lacks? How do we humans manage to get about on 2 legs without falling over? We were able to construct an automated debris aspirator, but we had a nice model to work from. But a fully ambulatory anthropomorphic mechanoid based on the same technology? Well, that's a new pair of boots altogether. Simply reusing the same mechanisms, adding a pair of legs is clearly not going to do the trick. So, I take it you're travelers, hmm? Well, clear out your locals and listen up. As you're new here, there's something you should know. The area to the west is strictly out of bounds. Always has been and always will be. No one under any circumstances, with no exceptions whatsoever, is allowed to set foot there. Ever. Understood? I know what you're thinking. Sounds intriguing. I shall head over there and have a nose around right away. Well, don't. You have been warned.
Huh.
I wonder if those brain boxes the king has employed will ever crack it and create a fully operational mechanical man. Of course, even if they do, they won't make we guards' lives any easier. King Faraday's dead against using them for any military purpose whatsoever, you see. Seems rather a shame, but His Majesty believes that using them in battle just wouldn't be cricket. He's a man of principles, and we must respect that. Hello there, I take it you're another one of those scholar chaps the king's been summoning to the castle, left, right, center? Nope. Makes sense. The more I look at you, the less you seem like the studious sort. Don't take it the wrong way, of course. Never could keep the old saucebox under control. Oh, flappy mouth, that's me. So I'm sure your mouth isn't the only thing that's flappy. Upon my life, do you really mean to tell me that you still haven't done as I asked? If this is the sum total of wisdom in our realm, how many of you will it take before we have progress? This simply will not do. It's a dashed disgrace. How am I meant to look His Majesty in the eye? Oh, you mustn't get so agitated, old man. We wouldn't want your gout flaring up again, would we? I fear it is I who am at fault. I apologize. I've been altogether too immoderate in my demands. But your Majesty, you owe them no apology. The gaggle of ignoramuses, these so-called scholars, are the ones to blame here. No, I expected too much. After our early success with the aspirator, I had assumed that things would progress at the same heady pace. That was foolish of me.
So we have visitors in our midst. I welcome you to my humble domain. You come to us at an exciting time. My subjects are currently striving to place our realm at the forefront of technological progress. You may return to the rulers of your land and tell them this. If they wish to march with us into the brave new future, we will gladly welcome them on our journey to a paradise of convenience and ease. Which reminds me, you gentlemen may return to your research.
Your Majesty, it's...
Now, my good man, take a few deep breaths and compose yourself.
Yes, Your Majesty. Thank you, Your Majesty. I bring important news. We've finally found one, Your Majesty. A mechanical man from ancient times.
You... Can this really be true?
Yes, Your Majesty. There's no mistake, I assure you. We found it in the far west of the kingdom, Your Majesty.
Oh! So, you ignored the received wisdom of centuries and ventured into no man's land, did you? Well, now we know what it has been hiding all these years. Things are getting interesting. Muster the troops. We depart immediately. You, man, you will guide me personally to the place of which you speak.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Ever so sorry for the interruption. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must prepare to depart. Exciting developments are afoot. You are most welcome to stay and enjoy all that the castle has to offer. Farewell for now. I will join the men and depart immediately. I leave matters here in your capable hands, Minister.
Yes, Your Majesty. Of course, Your Majesty. Do take care as you go.
Phew, it seems I managed to give the bleeders who were after me the slip. And the one and only Little Ronnie, by the way. Latest in a long line of thieves and thugs going back to the legendary Big Ronnie. Or so the old man says. Now, apparently Big Ron used to leave coded messages behind him wherever he went. My plan is to find these messages and work out what they say. I reckon I'm the man for the job. I mean, I'm family after all. There are all manner of technical looking books on the shelves. The king is clearly very studious. They're all manner of technical looking books. Men, the day we have waited for has finally arrived. A mechanical man has been located. Make preparations to depart for the no man's land to the west at once.
Huh?
I say, hold on just a second. Your Majesty, wait! You cannot go there. You mustn't. Come now, Ambrose. What the dickens has gotten into you? We finally found one of the automated soldiers we've been seeking for so long. Our dreams are about to become reality at last. You should be pleased, as I am, surely. Your Majesty, I wish I could explain. Really, I do. Alas, all I can say is that you must call off your expedition immediately. And don't call me Shirley. Are you completely off your chump, Ambrose? I'll bring you a nice souvenir, I promise. Come on, you lot. Excuse me, could I trouble you for a moment? I know it's none of your concern, but I'm at a loss as to who else to ask. The Cape far to the west of the castle has been designated a no man's land for centuries, you see. No one is permitted to enter under any circumstances whatsoever, no matter what reasons they may have. It's my duty to see that the ban on entry is upheld, but I'm rather too much of an old lump to catch up with them. You couldn't chase the king down and stop him, could you? I know it's rather out of the blue, but you'd be doing the old man a service he wouldn't forget in a hurry.
Hey!
This no man's land they're talking about, that's where Autonomous' Institute of Autometry was, right? Well, either way, it sounds like we should head west. Ah, lovely. I've just been polishing the flagstones here. Keeping this old castle clean has been my life's work. Kept it spotless. Man, boy, I have. Of course, nowadays you've got these cold-hearted little tin devils doing the work without asking for anything in return. If things carry on like this much longer, there won't be any work left from the likes of me. Well, I'm not going to let him beat me at my own game. I'll polish this place till my knuckles bleed. Now, where's that scourer? Scourer. I say, visitors, what a rare treat. Have you had an audience with the King Faraday? Yes. Splendid, I'm sure he was thrilled to meet you. I don't know who he takes after, but that boy has always been curious about new people and places. Unfortunately, the other side of that coin is that he tires of things awfully quickly. I shall have to have his tutor, Ambrose, warn him about the dangers of carelessly seeking novelty. If we run, we can catch up with the king for sure. Come on, let's help our new friend Ambrose. Or I can just keep doing this. Gray fragment.
No response from master received. No movement detected. Soup temperature critically low. Commencing reheating procedure.
Oh, that's super sad.
Okay.
Must administer hop soup. Soup will ensure revival. There's no response. It's just a skeleton. Crammed with all kinds of intimidatingly thick books. The automated debris aspirator is in a serious state of disrepair. It won't be cleaning anything anytime soon. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, you're not aware that this is a strictly forbidden strictly forbidden to enter this place? Well, we can't very well help it if the odd traveler wanders in by mistake, I suppose. I shan't make a fuss this once. Besides, I wouldn't be surprised if old Ambrose put you up to it anyway. You shouldn't listen to him, you know. Now, be a good egg and stand aside. We wouldn't want Ambrose and yourself to be inconvenienced for obstructing the crown now, would we? Quickly, before I lose my unflappable royal rag. So it's true, an actual mechanical man, as I live and breathe. It appears to be fully operational. I can scarcely believe it. Marvelous, just marvelous. This perfectly preserved specimen will be an incalculable boon to our research. Guards, escort our clockwork friend back to the castle without delay. Under no circumstances are you to manhandle it, is that clear? This is a national treasure of the First Order. Yes, Your Majesty. Now, my dear, there's no need to be frightened. Come along and we'll take you somewhere nice.
Oh, no.
Master motionless, must administer soup. Soup will ensure revival. Soup, you say? Well, if it's soup you're after, we've buckets of the stuff at up at the castle. Come along now, follow me. Fresh soup required. Possible source identified. Investigating. So, this is the man behind it all, the visionary, the mechanical genius himself. I hope you will not object to us building on your achievements. Truly we will be standing on the shoulder of a giant. So it seems some light is finally to be shed on the mystery of all those blank centuries. You are present at an epochal moment in our kingdom's history. But time waits for no man, and it is my task to fire up the engines of progress. A brighter future for mankind glimmers on the horizon. We must set our sights on reaching it. The Calmaid is in serious state of disrepair. Mechanical evolutionary apparatus. The words consolidated, combinatory, commensable combustor model, CCCC 002 are engraved on a little brass plate. Well, hey, he died with his one thing he needed, so. And they left him alone all those years. This is bad. Who knows what they're going to do with poor Ellie? We've got to get back to the castle and stop them. They're not going to take Ellie apart, are they? I won't let anyone hurt my friends. We've got to rescue her. Yeah, we don't know exactly how much time has passed between the time that we leave the area and the time that we warp back. If you'd arrived a moment sooner, you'd have seen rather a sight. King Faraday and his men marching a mechanical man into the castle of all things. You should have seen the blessed thing clanking and shuffling along. Dash drum, if you ask me. It's unnatural. It is unnatural. Oh, natural.
Indeed.
Let us begin, shall we? Yes, let's get started. Now, we believe this flange protuberance here is what enables the contraption to stand on its own 2 feet.
Yes.
Shall we try detaching it and see? In the interest of science, of course. Certainly, I don't see why not. Bzz. Your Majesty, I must ask that you call a halt to this barbarity immediately. We must allow Ellie to return home.
Really?
Ellie, eh? So the contraption has a name, does she, Ambrose? How very interesting. I had the feeling for a while now that you know rather more than you've been letting on. It was the only thing I could think of that would explain why you were quite so agitated about our little expedition. Ever so sorry, but you leave me a little choice. Call the guards. But, I mean, yes, Your Majesty, at once.
Right.
Guards, guards. Yes, Your Majesty. Escort Ambrose to the dungeon, will you? Ambrose, Your Majesty? Surely not, Your Majesty. Are you questioning the orders of your king, man? You heard me. Throw him in the dungeon this instant. Much as it pains me to do this, Ambrose, I'm afraid it must be done. You will languish a while at my pleasure. We must learn the secrets of this mechanical man as quickly as we are able and without interruption.
Am I clear?
As to what manner of vital information you have been holding back, I will discuss it with you later. Now, take him away. Yes, Your Majesty. Ever so sorry, Ambrose, old man, but if you wouldn't mind coming with us. Not at all. You're only doing your duty, shall we? Guards, one moment. There won't be any need to lock him in. Let's not make this any uglier than it has to be, hmm? Yes, Your Majesty. An important component has been removed, and Ellie is unable to stand. She almost looks sad. Hey, meowmurai, if the old records were destroyed, how come Ambrose knows Ellie's name? There's only one way to find out. Let's go ask him. I forgot about this place.
Oh?
I'm most awfully sorry. I really should have never dragged you all into this. But now that you're involved, I'm afraid you're my only hope. Could I possibly trouble you for one last favor? Sure. Thanks ever so much. I appreciate it. I really do. Now, the truth of the matter is, Ellie up there was created by an ancestor of mine, a fellow by the name of Autonomous. The poor girl wasn't able to get her head around the fact that he'd passed away, and has been doing her best to continue looking after him in the centuries since his demise. When I first saw her at it and understood what was going on, I made a solemn vow never to allow her routine to be disturbed. Which is why you have to help me. We must get dear old Ellie back home where she belongs. Of course, she won't be going anywhere unless we can get her back on her feet. And without the vital component, those meddling nincompoops removed, that's not going to happen. That's why I'm going to need your assistance. You'll help get the old girl back in shape, won't you? Yeah, sure.
Well.
Splendid. Now I have a set of autonomon blueprints stashed back in Frobisher, together with a spare part called a globular pistotron. The only person who knows the hiding place is my granddaughter. You'll find her in my house, to the southeast of the town. She is but a child, yet her knowledge of all things mechanical far outstrips most of the fully grown dabblers and tinkerers you find in this kingdom. She'll be able to offer you all manner of assistance in your quest. Right, that's quite enough dilly-dallying. Hop to it. Ambrose may not have retained the vigor of his youth, but he has earned King Faraday's unwavering trust over the years. The king must have given him another terribly important assignment of some sort. Ambrose said his granddaughter was in a house in the southwest or southeast of Frobisher. Well, let's get going. We need to find those blueprints, grab that globular thingamajig, and fix Ellie. That's funny. This doesn't look like a house, so it's like, oh. Hello there. Are you looking for something? What's that? You want to know where Ellie's spare part is hidden? And the blueprints too? But why? Meowmurai explains everything to Ambrose's granddaughter. Oh no, so the king has finally found poor Ellie. Still, you're going to help fix her, so that's not all bad news. You'll find the blueprints and the spare part buried under the barrel by the waterway, but remember, it's a secret. Oh, and be careful where you're digging. It's ages since that stuff was buried, so who knows what state it'll be in. Meowmurai digs tentatively. What luck, the blueprints and the spare part. Hold on. You better not be heading back to the castle without me. The truth is, I know all about Ellie and how she was built by my ancestor. And I just can't stand the thought of her crippled and cooped up in the castle, no matter how important our kingdom deems the atomical arts. Ellie isn't just an old automaton, you see. No, there's something special about her. And if you let me join you, you can count on me to decipher those blueprints and fix Ellie up to her true self. Honor bright. So please let me come along with you. Yeah, sure. Ah, that's most obliging of you. Thanks. My name is Bobby. Delighted to meet you. I imagine Ellie's being held in the castle laboratory. Come on, we've got to hurry. Let's head to the laboratory and fix up poor Ellie. There's no time to lose. Yes, thank you for saying that again. Ah, perfect timing. You couldn't have come at a better moment. I was just thinking that if I didn't eat soon, I'd keel over and expire. I had to ask, but I'd be ever so grateful if you'd hold the fort while I go and eat something. Toodle-doo. No, you really didn't ask. Now's our chance. Come on, let's fix up Ellie. I can't believe they rejiggered that gizmo so it's powering that sprocket. They've done a real botched job. Real botched job on you, you poor girl. But I think I can help. There we go. Now we just need to attach the globular pistotron, and if you do the honors. Meowmurai slots the globular pistotron into Ellie's chest, and here's a gratifying click. Or buzz beep. Soup temperature critically low. Must locate master. Searching.
Unexpected.
Master located. Master must return to bed. Master is critically ill. Hang on, what's going on? Wait, I think Ellie might think you're Mr. Autonomous, I think. Master is critically ill. Must return to bed. Must consume soup. Settle down, Ellie. Take a closer look. That isn't autonomous, is it? Error detected. Unable to identify autonomous.
Really?
What in heaven's name do you think you're doing here? This room is strictly off limits. Guards, seize these intruders and frog march them to the cells this instant.
Oh, no.
Autonomous, not detected. Ellie must return home. Must make fresh soup. Hang on there. What did that contraption just say? Hot soup essential. Must revive master. You said autonomous just now? I heard you. You were talking about the fellow who once dwelled in that shack, I take it. Must return to master. Master is critically ill. Must consume soup. Well, I'll be. This is quite the extraordinary development.
Right.
Guards, you will accompany this Ellie, and ensure she arrives safely at her home. Before you set off, be sure to release Ambrose from his cell and take him with you. What we have witnessed here today is nothing short of miraculous. The spark of something I hitherto thought of as uniquely human in the breast of an agglomeration of inorganic metal. If we are to ever develop an automaton that can truly think and feel, we must observe Ellie in her own habitat. She has much to teach us. Now look lively. Yes, Your Majesty. Press beep.
Master, confirmed. Asleep. Must administer hot soup. Soup will ensure revival.
Just look at this display of selfless devotion. It is quite clear to me that Ellie possesses a heart and a soul. Extraordinary. Absolutely extraordinary. This is it. This is the automaton I have long dreamed of creating. The perfect machine.
Forgive me, Your Majesty, but I must protest. You have seen Ellie's plight for yourself. There is nothing perfect about it.
Yes. Ellie, you must listen to me. Your master died a long time ago. There is no need for you to make soup anymore. Do you understand that?
Hot soup required. Soup will ensure revival. Must restore master to health. Take walks again. Be together.
It is true. She has no understanding of death. Ellie shows love and devotion to someone who is gone and will never come back. What good does that do her? Or anyone else? My dream has always been to create mechanoids that resemble man in every way. I wanted them to have a human heart and soul, but also the gift of eternal life. But now, I have begun to doubt the wisdom of the entire enterprise. Would such an invention really guarantee a bright future for this kingdom? The truth is, I don't know. I have no idea anymore. Listen up, men. Ellie is not to be disturbed under any circumstances. Is that clear? No one will be allowed to enter this area on pain of death.
Yes, Your Majesty.
It looks like this is it, Ellie. It's all for the best, I think. Goodbye.
Well, my young friends, you have done a rip-roaring job. Everything has worked out perfectly, and Ellie's back where she belongs, tending her to her beloved master. I don't think King Faraday would ever have seen the light without your able assistance. I can assure you that we will never forget. We will never forget all you've done for us.
Well,
I almost forgot. I have a little something that I hope you will accept as a token of my gratitude. Another fragment. This was stored in Autonomous's workshop. According to the notes he left, it's a very precious object indeed. One that only the very bravest adventurer will know what to do with. I confess I don't quite understand its purpose myself, but I'm confident that you will. I'm so glad to meet you. Thanks for everything, and make sure you come back and visit. I don't usually like oily, metally smells, but Ellie smells so nice to me. It must be her kindness that makes the difference. That's right, we couldn't cross the bridge before. That's right, that's the palace. The shortcut palace. Bobby's so young and smart. With folks like her, I just know this kingdom has a bright future ahead of it. It's time for us to wave this place goodbye. Come on, meowmurai. Our next adventure awaits. Alright, we'll stop it there. This is meowmurai. You've been watching Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, running on Nintendo Switch 2. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.